All right, here we are, live on the LFC Transfer Room YouTube page. Jack and Ta back again for the second weekend in a row. They actually let us back, which was a surprise, to say the least.
Yeah.
No, be back here.
I mean, it's something that I like to do. Exam week morning on a Saturday.
Yes.
Where else to spend time
Where
with
else spend time?
Jack right here?
You know, we're both sporting a little bit of residual effects from having a fun Friday night, but
the college vibes.
The college vibes, yes. Both of us as students in America. We're again watching some Chicago PD.
Yeah, wrapping it up
On the USA Network here for us. We also have the Chelsea match on, so keep an eye on that one as they play Leeds at Stamford Bridge. But obviously Liverpool plays Aston Villa at Anfield. It's a big one, Ta.
Yeah.
It's a huge match. Obviously, the biggest storyline is Steven Gerrard coming back. Where does Steven Gerrard kind of rank in your Liverpool players all time? He's my top all time. Mm-hmm. I'm interested where he ranks for you.
I think Gerrard for me is a top 3 legend. He's in the top 3. I don't want to pick one particularly because I think it's unfair to just pick one. I'll probably look at it in hindsight later when it's all said and done. But right now I have Gerrard, Salah, and Carragher as my top 3 favorite LFC players of all time. So it's tough to pick, but look, this game is so important because Steven Gerrard, as we all know, spent his entire time at Liverpool. I know he still had that stint at LA Galaxy at the end, but doesn't count. That's retirement league. No offense to the MLS, but still. No, it's a big one. He's returning as a manager against his beloved club, and also one day after Jurgen Klopp, I guess, retires, he might be the next man. So it's a huge one. I'm excited.
Obviously, there's some pretty interesting team news. So no Jota. Well, there's Jota in the lineup, but he's on the bench due to injury. Firmino obviously still recovering. So Oxlade-Chamberlain is part of the front 3.
Yep.
How are you feeling about that, Tom? With him as the false 9 of the forwards.
I'm not a fan. I'm not really a big fan of it. With Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think that his time at Liverpool has been full of injuries, and it's a lot of inconsistency as we see Chicago PD making out here towards the end.
We should offer some play-by-play. This is quite remarkable. Like, obviously, USA Network only starts showing right at 10 a.m. for us, 3 p.m. UK.
Yeah.
So we're just seeing
we're just seeing something else. No, back to Ox. No, I'm not a fan. I don't think he plays that role that well. I think he's more of a midfielder. I'll be curious to see how long he lasts in that role before Jota is brought on.
As well.
Yeah.
We're very interested as we try and ignore this very uncomfortable way to open this match. Wherever you're watching from, let us know in the comments down below on the page. We'll be watching from our home here, lovely blue. Very excited for this one. And I think that score prediction before the match gets underway.
Last time I went 2-0.
It was a 1-0.
It was a 1-0. We waited until 94th minute, and we were running crazy. I think you've all seen that now. So I'm gonna go with a 2-0 again.
Yeah. I imagine there's gonna be some drama. It was. I think it wasn't at Anfield when it was 7-2.
Stream's here, by the way. If you're watching this, the stream has arrived.
Yes, finally. We've no longer seen just Chicagoans making out, trying to. I don't know. That was a very interesting way to kick it off. I'm gonna say 3-2.
3-2.
Another dramatic way to get things going.
Okay.
Villa to kick off. They're attacking from left to right into the cop end. I always love when Liverpool attacks the cop end.
That's the way it's supposed to be, Jack.
That's
the way it's supposed to be.
Teams try and switch it up, sometimes, but it's all based on a coin toss. They all take the knee, and then we will be able to clock rolling, match underway. Gerrard, looking fresh.
Looking fresh.
But we are underway here.
Have they posted the?
They will, yeah. They will, yeah.
Cool.
All right, so Villa getting things underway. You're already seeing Ox making his.
Oh!
Andy Martinez, playing with fire at the back there.
Yeah, risky move.
Very, very risky from him. Able to avoid anything. I haven't had a chance to look at the Villa lineup. I'm actually going to try and pull it up right now. And get us some insight into that. Because again, it's pretty early for Ta and I. That was actually a foul committed by Trent Alexander-Arnold within a minute in a spot where it was almost, not borderline yellow.
Yeah, borderline. A very early yellow possibility there.
No yellow was given, obviously,
Yeah.
so you specify that. I'm interested in Henderson's role, because Oxlade-Chamberlain runs the front three. He's obviously a midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
So how he kind of interacts with, as we see Henderson leading the rest of them.
Yeah.
Nice touchdown by Virgil.
So my second game this morning. My national team was playing earlier today, so
It's been a big morning for you, Tom.
Big morning, huge morning. Thailand won earlier, 4-0. Comfortable win. Hopefully Liverpool can replicate that score. That'd be awesome.
4-0? That would be it.
Against Gerrard.
Yeah. It would be a twinge of sadness here, Salah.
Whenever Salah drives in from that right-hand side, I don't think one defender is enough. Do you think one defender is enough? As we see Trent win the ball here?
I see. Well, I mean, I don't know why Douglas Luiz just kind of fell on the ground and laid on the ball. It didn't work. Mane chips one in and headed out. Yeah, that was a very strange interaction. Yeah. So the lineup for Villa, I'll read it out real quick. Emi Martinez in net. Mm-hmm. Matty Cash, Edzer Konsa, Tyrone Mings, Target. I don't know his first name. I'm exposing myself.
Matt Target, I think.
Target. That sounds right.
Yeah. FPL knowledge.
McGinn, Nakamba, Louise, Ramsey, Watkins. That's a hefty challenge for Mings. I mean, my goodness.
Thiago nearly played him in. Yeah. Ref's letting a lot go early on here.
We obviously had very.
Now that's a foul. No, that's a foul. Wow. Come on, guys. Come on.
It's been a little chippy to open. And Ashley Young as well playing. Still playing remarkably.
Yeah, you got him.
I want to see that Mings challenge on Thiago back where he scythed him down on the edge of the 18. And Douglas Luiz is moaning about the fact that he didn't just give a foul when he fell on the top of the ball. Bit of a cranky open for me. But obviously we're seeing the last 5 for Liverpool, a loss and 4 wins consecutively. What a moment that was last weekend.
Oh, insane. That was insane. What a moment. Has to go down as one of my best on-camera moments in my life.
I was getting some stick because I wasn't shouting.
Bruh.
But the fact of the matter is, if I remember correctly, Tom, I wasn't silent, but you were just so loud with your Divock Origi. I was not. You couldn't hear me. I was drowned out. Yeah. But it was a great moment. Obviously, a huge in the landscape of the title race.
Real. Put Liverpool up to first place for a few hours before Man City showed up.
And this morning they beat Wolves, who were down a man, 1-0 as well. So that was a very, very fascinating match there. So, did you see the red for Jimenez by any chance?
No.
So basically, I'll reenact it for you. Halfway line, commits a foul. I think it's a yellow. And that's it. That was a nice.
Needed more weight in the pass.
Be closer, Robertson.
Yeah.
It's there's several fouls in continuation, and he kind of gets a yellow card for holding Rodri back in the middle of the park.
Okay.
Puts the ball down. Rodri's the last line of defense, and so Jimenez basically just kind of stands in front of the ball, and you can't really do that. And he as the free kick is taken, he reaches out and blocks it. Keep in mind, this is right after he got the yellow card, and
it's a second yellow, right?
Second yellow because he just blocked the free kick. I was like, this is the dumbest red card I've ever seen. Right before the end of the half, then they get a penalty in the second half. City do. That was not a penalty. It hit his armpit. He caught it kind of right here, but that was not a penalty in my estimate. We're almost 5 minutes gone here. Match as we kind of recap what's happened elsewhere. It's been the most controlled open.
Villa's had more of the possession.
Yeah. They've been able to play through Liverpool quite effectively. And, not bad to see. Trent, that one down. Well done. We're seeing Villa moving from 16th to 10th. 4 matches under Gerrard. Fox. Henderson could put one in.
Good ball. Oh.
That's a corner. Nice.
No, corner.
Ball one. See, I saw a stat that Liverpool have a couple weeks ago. 7 goals from corners.
Really?
This season.
This season?
Led the Prem in that stat quite recently.
Wow.
Stunned me because I couldn't believe that they had that many corner goals. I don't remember that many. Short with this one.
Ah, come on. Check your lines. He's offside.
No, I think it was just the ball wasn't on top of the thing. I was gonna be stunned if he managed to be offside for this. What is he saying?
The ball's not inside the arc.
It has to touch the arc. I think
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be inside. It has to touch the arc.
Okay.
Oh, he's like standing directly over it. What is this assistant referee doing? Like, mate, I think
you don't usually see that. You don't usually see a retake from that position.
Especially when it went short. It was like a ball in, here's a ball in. And that's a pretty...
It would be funny that, like, if Liverpool scored there, the ref would get an assist.
Oh, yeah. Like in the NFL, if like there's a free field goal that is like time out before it by the opposite team to ice kicker, but he misses the one that's taken.
Yeah, and then he comes back on and gets it. Yeah. NFL.
It's not been a crisp start from Liverpool. Dangerous. Right there from Bill. Trent spreads one out for Robertson. You know, Simicast not getting the nod on the bench. From I hope there's like an injury that I haven't missed. Over to Matty. Come on, give it to Robertson. It's Robertson.
Oh, that's a pen.
That's just a pen.
That's gotta be a pen.
That's just a pen.
VAR will check that. Mane pulled down there.
That's a terrible no call. I need to see a replay.
I think VAR is checking that.
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be.
I'm gonna put my ear into the commentary. Boo's ringing around Anfield.
They're gonna check it when the ball's
Check
dead,
is
or
complete.
what?
Crap. That is crap.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think that they've decided no pen. That's egregious. Show us a replay.
Yeah, at least show us the replay. Salah taps one in through. Now that has to be a pen. That has to be a pen. I know it's soft, but you're not allowed to do that.
I'm sorry. I mean, it completely impacts the way he's trying to contort his body to get into the box. He's trying to get in.
Yeah.
And
it's definitely a pullback. You do that anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul.
Yeah. I think Mane goes out a bit light, obviously, but there was a tug, no doubt. Yeah. You know, in VAR's defense, I don't think that's a clear and obvious error, but if that was given as a pen, it's a very justified pen. I think it's just on-field decision, kind of.
Yeah.
That's how I view that one. As much as I would love for that to have been a pen. Maybe in hindsight it wasn't the worst call.
Yeah.
But obviously would have rather. Thiago, not the sharpest to open, but threw the ball away a few times, but that's to be expected.
You just see Gerrard wants to come on and play himself.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah, it goes.
I'm.
There's a video of him saying that. There's like a compilation video.
Oh yeah, because it's great.
Yeah. Can you do your Scouse impersonation?
That no one would enjoy that.
No.
I would get myself a world of abuse if I tried to do a Scouse. Yeah, last night we were actually on Anfield Agenda's Twitch because we were gonna align ourselves a nice partnership with Anfield Agenda, going down the road. But we were on, myself, Kris, and Charlie, us LFC guys were on with Craig Holden on Anfield Agenda, and Charlie did an American accent. It was the funniest thing ever. It was because we were talking about, because obviously there are new American owners for Villa, the American owners for Liverpool, and he's like talking about how we'll give you $2 million a year for we can try to use that money to improve our offense. Like I was like, that's definitely something an American would say. Very, 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 very good impression, but I'm terrible at impressions, to be honest. Okay. I would love to be good at them, but
same.
I'm just not.
Yeah, I want to be able to do accents, honestly.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Do it like,
oh.
Well, last time Liverpool faced Villa, Trent got the winner. very, very late on at home last season.
I can't. Yeah, I remember
It
that.
was
now.
a very late winner.
It was off of a corner, I believe, wasn't it? 94th.
He curled one in, yeah.
That was a
good
great,
fake there.
Great dummy. Nice block.
Everyone, including me, was thinking Salah would have took that first time.
Yeah.
Maybe Trent wasn't ready as well. Oh, Matip, great touch there. Trying to set up.
The thing is, if Virgil goes down there, then we look at that as a pen.
Yeah.
But like the Villa players are definitely holding our players back in the box.
Mm-hmm. Elsewhere, Chelsea and Leeds still 0-0.
Henderson is pressing like a madman. Wow, that is a terrible pass from Martinez. Put it like on the.
They're not afraid to play it out, are they?
Yeah. No, they aren't. And you know what? Sometimes I think you need to recognize that, like, Liverpool have not. I mean, the first 12 minutes have not seemed too open. And the reason you play out from the back is that you have better numbers in the midfield.
Yeah. And
you try and get that advantage there, as opposed to just bypassing that entirely and just getting up in the mid. I think it's dangerous. I think you're playing with fire if you're really. It's a matter of when, not if. A mistake is made. No, I'm fascinated with this Chelsea Leeds match because Rafinha guy has been of much discourse playing for them. Liverpool.
Good idea.
Would you want to see Rafinha?
Yeah, of course. I would. I think that's the one realistic / dream signing that Liverpool fans have right now. So,
I mean, it makes sense in every regard.
Yeah.
Here's actually Villa with one of their first forays forward. Hold on, my Virgil.
Gotta be careful.
That's not
giving away.
That is not a foul. If the Mane one is not a foul, that's not a foul either. And he's up to yellow.
What?
Clown behavior. Clown behavior.
Foul?
He's trying to get his arm away, but he's holding it, and then he just falls over. And then he clears the ball because he can't hear the referee and gets the yellow card for it. That's shambolic. Shambolic. You ever see that clip of Van Persie when he shot, I think it was at Barcelona?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Was given a red for it?
Yeah, it was a second yellow, right?
Yeah.
Because literally he couldn't hear the whistle. That's what he said. He was like, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. That kind of idiotic, just lack of brain cells from referees is quite poor. I'll get your thoughts on the Bellingham situation in a second after this free kick. Villa. Douglas Luiz just
useless.
So after the Dortmund-Bayern match, there was a contentious penalty call. Penalty given for Bayern. Jude Bellingham said, didn't agree with the call, but when you give a referee who was match fixed before the biggest match in Germany, what do you expect?
Ooh. And
now the fact of the matter is the ref in 2004 had match fixed, had served like 6-month probationary period, whatever. So it's like he didn't say he match fixed this match. He said when a referee has match fixed before, how can you trust him, basically? And he's now been fined.
We're saying that.
That's not advantage played. This referee is a clown. That's got to be a yellow card. How are the cards not brought out? I hate whining about the referee, but this has been like you have Salah 1-on-1 as the last line,
and then you don't card him for that. How do you not card him for that?
I just want to clarify that he has not been carded. Oh, wait.
Is that even a foul?
There's a foul on Liverpool.
What? What? What is happening? Oh my.
That is genuinely one of the most stunning decisions I've seen in my entire life. I mean, it's of no consequence. At first I went from, why didn't he call an advantage, to, why isn't there a yellow for these two? How on earth was that not a foul at all on Aston Villa? And it was on Liverpool. No, this referee is shaping himself up to a terrible performance. Trying. Yeah, there's been a lot of great link-up right-hand side this season. Ooh. Oh! That was a good save. Would have been
good reaction save there by Martinez.
Taking an exhale after that one because it got serious deflection off. I believe it was Matty Cash after a header by Robertson. Yeah, it was well left by Mane and makes it look a bit harder than it actually was. I think Martinez.
We were disrupted by the ref, but you were talking about Jude Bellingham.
Yeah. I basically got a fine for saying that, and is under criminal investigation, like police investigation, not for anything, but for defamation. Fascinating. I don't know how much you knew about that.
I just thought he was honest. I thought he was just being honest.
No. Here's Robertson. Have a go. What is that?
It opened up for him. He could have just sliced it.
It's like he puts it like at the midsection, like knee level of Mane. Like, what is he going to do with that? He's got a laser. Just fire that.
Maybe take a touch and then take it on the other side.
If you take a touch, the Cash will close you down.
Okay.
That was not the best. It's not been a great opening 18. But we look better against Wolves in the opening.
I've yawned like 3 times already.
Hey, it's early for us to tie. You were up even earlier than I. Well, actually, I was up earlier than you, but for unrelated reasons. God, this ref is an absolute clown.
What's his name?
What is his
Let's look him up.
Look him up on the Prem. Because I don't say his name because this dude is an idiot. That's like half dozen times now. All right, Stuart Atwell. Yeah, of course that will be an idiot. Robertson. I mean, that's a foul. Like he's holding him. You set the precedent.
Oh.
That was nice from Mane.
Good move, just too heavy.
I think if he's like a bit further down the touchline,
it would have worked.
That would work because Martinez isn't so close to just bear down onto that. There was a rumor as I was glancing at the Chelsea game. There was a rumor that Rudiger's been offered the. I mean, that's a foul as well, you moron. I hate it. But rumor that Rudiger's been offered the chance to be the nailed-on partner like Liverpool. I think he quite literally would be 5th choice. My opinion of things. Interested in your thoughts on
my tip's better than him.
Yeah. 28, by the way.
Yeah, Konate has.
Oh my Christ!
Oh my goodness. But he has to go back and give a card though.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He did. I was saying, all right, Henderson, you got the yellow. Get up. That was a hefty challenge.
Did he give the yellow?
That's red card. That's bordering on red card. If that's not a yellow. Yeah.
Did
he
ran catch him?
He did. That was nearly brilliant from Oxlade. I want to see the tackle again. I don't want to see this miss.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Marvelous Nakamba.
It is a great name, isn't it?
Yeah. Seeing Ashley Young play for Aston Villa again makes me feel like I'm like 10 years old. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's always been there. Like I feel like he just never left. He's still there.
I think he was a bit before I started getting really into the
yeah.
But he's been around forever. And hadn't he? Been around forever. So that's not a foul. Get off the ground.
But no, to your point on Rudiger, I think Matip is number 1. I mean, better than him. Konate has a higher ceiling, so better than him as well. I like Gomez. I think Gomez still has quality.
Yeah.
So he's probably 4th choice then. This Virgil's
Well, I mean,
the nailed on
partner for Virgil.
Yeah,
So
fourth choice
fifth
is
choice
the
overall center.
Yep, fifth choice overall, so fourth choice for partnering with Virg.
There's zero reason to bring. I thought it was very interesting.
I think the center back spot is a very packed spot for Liverpool. Go strengthen somewhere else, Bring in another attacking player.
All right, so we're back under play after McGinn recovered from
some injury.
His ankle breaker. What is Martinez doing?
They're killing time already.
Emi Martinez, he whines.
Oh yeah, if you watch the Copa America.
Oh my god, and he whines whenever you play him, obviously. And right now he's whining me.
You watched the Copa America. I think it was Argentina and Colombia. I might be wrong.
The Yuri Mina?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Colombia.
Yeah. Where he was talking to the players before, literally during the penalty kick. He would talk to the players. He'd be like, "Yeah, are you nervous? You're going right. I know you." He would literally not stop talking until they kick the ball. That's how long he goes for.
You gotta get in their heads like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it doesn't work. You gotta just put yourself. You gotta feign strength, even if you're.
And I think a lot of goalkeepers do that, but the fact that that tournament was played behind closed doors, you heard everything. You heard every single word he was saying.
Oh, that was pretty. Allison's too nice a guy to do that.
Yeah.
Up FB. And it's always interesting because sometimes if you play that aggressive, get in their heads role, some players that almost fires them up. Well, that is litany of awkward. That's a foul. Thank you. Some players would fire them up almost. Mm-hmm. So it's you're getting in my head, and now I'm a bit more fired to prove you wrong. So sometimes it backfires, but I would say the majority.
I'd say it's 70-30. 70% doesn't backfire.
Nice.
30% it'll backfire.
Yeah. Sometimes it's you can also read it. If you said to Ronaldo, I'm in the Messi Ronaldo debate. I'm firmly on Team Messi. I know you're Team Ronaldo. Yeah. But you don't say to Cristiano Ronaldo you don't trash talk Ronaldo because he will make you shut up. He will shut you up about it. He's one of those guys where that would motivate him. Messi, I'm sure it would as well because obviously been one of the best players on the planet the last decade plus. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
There's been a lot of nasty tackles so far in the opening 23, 24 minutes of the game. Yeah, another yellow there. Is that Ollie Watkins? Yeah.
He set the precedent by giving Virgil a yellow for. Jesus.
It's from behind as well. That's nasty.
I might be a little soft for saying it's a red, but that's a scissor kick right onto his leg.
You see those? If he makes more contact on Fabinho, potentially that's an injury. A lot of tackles like that, you suffer long-term injuries because it's from behind. You don't see what's coming. Yeah. It's a double tackle. It's a scissor kick almost.
There should be a review of that. There should be a VAR review because it's
because one, not a lot of contact with the ball, and also two, it's from behind. So
that's not too dissimilar from the Harvey Elliott ankle breaker. Mm-hmm. So it's you got to protect your players when you can. Arsenal have scored against Southampton, so they're currently leading there.
Who scored?
Lacazette. What a block.
If that wasn't blocked, I think it was going on target.
Yeah. That's not a half bad ball. Oh my
god, I thought it was Origi 2.0 there.
So did I. Have Lee just gotten a pen?
James is now. Daniel James.
Makes him sound so much better than he actually is. I think they've gotten a pen.
Oh.
That's a pen. That's a pen. Yeah. Look, it goes between his legs.
Leeds have a penalty at Chelsea.
Yeah. Statement revoked. Was on a what a ball situation was that? Wow, that was a good pass. Come on, get onto that, Robbo. Oh, nice. Oh.
Pen? No.
No, I didn't do it.
The first chop was good, but he should have done something right away.
Like outside the boot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, it wasn't giving a.
No.
It was given a foul.
Yeah.
And it's confirmed by VAR.
I mean, there's no way you can overturn that. Like, maybe this is. Hey, that's a pen.
Is this one being reviewed as well?
I'm not sure.
A little soft.
There is contact, you moron.
A little soft, though. A little soft. Rafinha has a penalty kick.
For Leeds, yeah. In their match against Chelsea. God. They continue it.
Rafinha slots
What
it in. 1-0. Cool as you like.
Future Liverpool player.
I love that run up, honestly. That, slow, you sort of pause a bit to throw the keeper off and then you just slot it in.
Yeah.
Love it. Great job.
Nice. Well done by McGinn. Handball. Should not give it against me. Classic.
Oh, Rafinha dances in front of the Chelsea fan as well. You'd love to see that. Oh, no chance, man.
And Mendy was off his line.
You know that when you do that little hop, that little stop, the goalkeeper has no choice of getting and no chance of saving it because it's just not enough time to react.
Yeah.
He's just planted. Look at him. He's just planted already.
Yeah. I mean, he was off the line as well, so even if he had saved, it would have been disallowed as a save.
We need more lefties as well in Liverpool. We need more left-footed players
Because you
in the
got
attack. It's just Salah in the attack who's left-footed. Everyone else is right-footed.
and because obviously in the defense you got Robertson and Mikas, but are there any left-footed midfielders? Well,
No.
Harvey Elliott.
Well, yeah, Harvey, but he doesn't play in the front three, so no one else, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a very right-footed heavy side.
Origi and Minamino is also right-footed. So.
Yeah.
And I think there was I'm not sure if it was a study, but I read somewhere it's like, lefty every team. It was going through every team that won the Champions League or something like that. But you need a left-footed player. You need at least like 2 in your team or starting 11 or something like that. It was some analysis of how they help balance the way you play.
You need a left back. You need at least I think one. That's a decent ball for Robertson. That's not a terrible cut back. I mean, he was offside.
Yeah, he was offside.
He was really offside.
Ball was out anyways. But yeah, so one lefty at left back, of course.
And then
one more in the midfield, and then possibly maybe one more up top. That would be good. 3 in the team.
Because you can't have a side where it's
just the left back who's left-footed.
and it's like because at some point you need to go inside infield.
Exactly.
And you can't just have too much width.
Yep.
Because you need someone, maybe a lefty on the right side to cut in.
And where Salah play, it makes sense to put a lefty there as well because both are cutting inside. Mane's cutting from the other side. So let's go. What is going on?
I'm gonna try and get some insight into why Jurgen Klopp's angry. I mean, he's just generally an angry human during these matches, which makes sense.
Okay, how long will Leeds hold on for?
I'm gonna say they're gonna last until the 55th minute, and then we'll have a Chelsea to defend our goal.
I think less than that. I think Chelsea's gonna equalize before halftime. Leeds just aren't that good this year. They're not as dominant as they were last season. As we see, Alisson messes up. Oof. Ashley Young was through there.
What a block on Matty.
He was almost successfully lobbing it over to Ollie Watkins, but in the end,
the last thing I want to see in this match is any sort of slip.
Yeah.
Because you have Gerrard, potential ramifications for any sort of title. It's like, Gerrard 2.0. Like that would just be. The fact that meme has lived on 7 years after 7 years plus after it happened.
Yeah. No, but also just shows how famous Gerrard is because it happens to any other player in that team. No one cares.
And that match didn't lose the title. That match did not lose the title. It condemned the title.
It was the Palace game.
The Palace game was the one that you can't go from 3 goals up to dropping that match. There was no reason that the title should have been even close. Robertson. 30 minutes gone, so happy, unhappy with the performance so far?
Not happy so far. I think that there's been a lot of half chances, but there's not really been anything clear cut and in front of goal. Yeah. It's got that, it's got shades of that Wolves game again, where Liverpool had to dig deep and wait for a last minute winner. So hopefully it can be more dominant tonight or this afternoon. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. That would be so funny if I was like, yeah, it's gonna be tough, and then Virgil van Dijk just heads it in. Like, shut up, Toff.
You're not seeing a 9-goal match like it was last fall, 7-2. That match was brutal. That was one of the very few matches that I've actually turned off.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think I turned it off at 5. No, it may have been 6. I may have lasted to 6.
Angry Jack Edwards. What is happening here?
That would have been.
Villa fans not giving the ball to Robertson. Come on, you're playing at home. There's got to be another ball somewhere. Come on.
That was. Remember the Everton match, and that was an issue. The ball was kept on getting tossed out. I was like, how's that even happening?
Right. There should be at least like 20 soccer balls.
That one's headed out. Another corner.
Leeds on the attack. I love Chelsea's pitch. Looks nice.
I bet that's one of the. Here's Thiago.
Ooh, what was that?
Kane goes down. So does Douglas Luiz. There's a foul called against. I've been to the Molineux, Stamford Bridge, Goodison Park, and Anfield. Mm-hmm. The bridge was quite nice. If I had to rank them, I'd go. That was a bad slip from Alisson. Really well done by Matip, though, to kind of just put his hands behind his back.
And also really good by Alisson to make sure he doesn't make contact with Ashley Young. Ashley Young would have dived.
No,
like anything like just skid him a little bit. He'd be like, ah! He'd be like, he'd flop.
Yes.
He'd flop.
Yes.
You know how?
And to be quite honest, like it's not the dumbest idea ever because penalties are such great chances.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
Oh.
Inconsistent.
Oh my goodness, this ref.
Idiotic.
Jurgen Klopp's just not mad anymore. He's just laughing.
I think saying never a foul because it's just never a foul.
Oh, a very. Reece James. Elsewhere, Chelsea and Leeds. Leeds up 1-0 at Chelsea, and Reece James is very lucky to just get booked with a yellow card there.
I just see him looking incredibly sheepish after a tackle, which never is a good sign.
Yeah.
That's Dan James again. Center of things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, that's why I was like, ooh.
Look at that.
That's
a terrible tackle.
You see reds given for those sometimes. Reece James tackles Dan James. The James brothers.
That's so funny. Isn't. No, I'm surprised it wasn't.
It's played at Chelsea as well, so
yeah. Henderson. Slides in Trent.
Corner.
Yep. We had like 4 or 5 now. Yeah, so no red for
yeah, I'll say if that tackle happened at Leeds, it would be a VAR check. Yeah. You know, the stadium that you're playing in matters a lot.
Christ, that is just another dumb tackle by Reece James. Challengers in Raul Jimenez.
Reece James better than Trent, huh? Better than Trent shouts.
Trent, you feel feel the cosmic.
Don't
waves.
even compare Reece James to Trent. Don't even compare. The way Trent kicks the ball is just out of this world.
As you say that, you put a tremendous ball. Just can't quite find a Liverpool player in the box.
10 minutes to go here in the first half. It's been a bit dull, Jack. It's been a bit dull.
I mean, that's been a great opportunity. Maybe has been a great opportunity. I think it was a good opportunity.
I'm trying to think what I'm gonna have for lunch.
God, lunch sounds great right now. Yeah. 10:30, but I'm so ready for lunch.
I'm so ready for lunch.
I think I got a salad. It's actually here, yeah. I'm very excited to have that.
Got some pizza at home waiting for me.
That sounds fantastic as well. Food just sounds great right now.
See you later this evening as well, Jack.
Oh, yes. This is gonna be
for some food and company.
This is gonna be A very nice Saturday. Maybe I got to start with the Liverpool win. It's. I go back and forth on hating and also loving the fact that you give it in the morning. Because you got to have a great start to your day or just a terrible way to kick your day off. Because like starting with a Liverpool loss is never a fun thing to do. Todd, when do you heading up to England?
I'm planning to go to England after Christmas, so I'll be going there on the 27th. Hopefully the new COVID variant doesn't ruin it. As we see, Mane turned brilliantly. Still Mane just ran out of power with his left foot there.
That was strange.
Yeah, great turn, but it looked like he just kicked the ground instead.
Sometimes it infuriates me, not to interrupt for sure, but too long. But he's being quicker with his decision making and what he does, more decisive, I think. But your holiday plans.
Okay, so yeah, I'm planning to go to the UK. So anyone out there, LFC transfer room people or LFC transfer room fans,
something has to happen in person.
Let me know if you want to meet.
Yeah, something has to happen. Here's a Trent ball in.
Go to London as well, not Liverpool. But hopefully I get to go see Chelsea against Liverpool. That'll be massive if I get to see that game. That will be one of probably the biggest game of this year.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Of next year, sorry, not this year.
Yeah. Well, actually, isn't that one in 2021?
I think it's.
Isn't it the 28th?
I think it's 2022. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Imagine if I go and I miss it and be like, shit, it's already played.
This happened a week ago.
Sorry for swearing as well for those online.
Thank you, ref. What?
Channeling my inner Mark Robridge with a rage.
If you toss this table, this is like a 6-foot long table. If you managed to toss that would be mightily impressive.
No, it would not. I would have to pay you a lot of money for this setup right here. Jack's got a laptop, he's got a monitor, he's got a computer.
Look, to be honest, like if you were able to just full on toss us Hulk style strength, we could maybe just like I say, all right, Ta, do me a favor, just like I was saying like a very direction, like a Hitman style kind of thing. Like, if you're strong enough to toss this table, like just go toss a car at somebody.
Yeah. Mane almost got at the end of that pass.
That's a Trent ball forward, yeah.
Reece James is really struggling in the Chelsea Leeds game. They're targeting him. They're targeting his side.
Yeah, he's very funny looking. Here's Mane behind. Salah, back heel to him.
Oh, just the timing. Yeah, looks like a very nice chap. Very nice chap.
I've heard good things about him. Alonso put one in.
Alonso is one of the tallest left backs I've seen in my life.
Yes. You don't see left backs are his size.
No, you do not.
Gotta go to Robertson. Ox right in the channel.
Ox.
Another corner.
McGinn slides it off, and he's claiming that he.
Did he get his?
I think it's going to be a goal kick, yeah.
Missing the body language. Yeah, we're obviously with an audio-less broadcast to not have any feedback. We miss some
Rudiger. Rudiger just fouled the Meslier, the goalkeeper? Yeah.
Ilian Meslier.
That's a very cool name, Jack.
Ilian Meslier. That's a dope name. Jack Edwards.
Talau. Tises Lahajar Singh.
Exactly. I was going to say, you can't say Talau when your full name is absolutely sick.
Imagine we played in the Prem. I mean, of course, long shot, but the Lahajar Singh name would be super long. It would be like from one side to like the other. It would be, and the amount of money you pay for that. It's 14 characters. So
on your back, would you do your full last name?
I would put Lao, L-A-O. Yeah. Save the kids some money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, 14 letters. Goodness me.
Yeah. You even could do the full, Ta Lao on the thing. 'Cause I know it's done. Who does it? I think Allison does it. Isn't his A. Becker?
Yeah.
I think
I might put Talau. Just that's what I go for.
Virgil does Virgil.
Yeah, it's because family issues.
Yeah. I know. What is it? Memphis Depay does Memphis instead of Depay. Because I think it's a similar situation. Oh, that's really well done. Like Ashley Young.
A lot of players who have names that link to states or cities in the U.S. You have Dallas in Leeds, Memphis, Depay.
Yes.
Yeah. Should be like an Indiana Josh, Indiana.
There literally is, I think, someone named Indiana who plays for Villa.
What?
If I'm not mistaken. I kid you not. There is an Indiana.
No way, Jack.
All right, I'm looking this
A
up.
soccer player named Indiana.
I kid you not. I don't even know if it's the first name. It might be a last name. Indiana.
Indiana Jones. What?
Indiana Vasilev.
Whoa!
You see that?
Indiana Vasilev.
Yeah.
Whoa, where's he from? He's American as well.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Imagine naming your kid Indiana. We go to school in Indiana, so we're partial to it, obviously.
Yeah.
So funny. 2-0, by the way, between Arsenal and Southampton. No foul given on Ashley Young.
Jack, if you have to pick a state or a city for your last name, what would it be? And like I said, Chelsea levels, thanks to Mason Mount.
What a finish.
I told you, they wouldn't last the whole half.
Alonso cut back.
Oh.
I mean, what is Meslier doing? That is just some of the worst I've seen in my entire life.
He shushes the Leeds fans up.
Look at what Meslier is.
Yeah, he's not even trying.
Like, he's marking the back post on a ball coming into the front post.
Yeah.
State to my last name.
Yeah. Robbo! Oh. Good cut back there.
Some good pressing, but just not enough, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh man, state or city? So how broad are we going?
Any state or city.
I think like Virginia.
Virginia?
Virginia.
What? Jack, Virginia?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe Washington.
No, that doesn't sound cool.
Washington? Nah, that's too long.
Alabama.
Massachusetts.
Mike, Massachusetts.
That's a dope name. That's a dope name. That's a great ball from Thiago to Robertson. That's a decent ball in.
Handball! I think that might be checked.
Nothing given. I'm unsure with how that's typically been decided. If the hand is like dragging on the ground and it hits the ball.
It's a handball though, right? It's. I don't care if you're on the ground. Oh, he was the last man as well. Risky there by Matip. Yeah. Only Watkins goes down easily, but Matip is lucky there. It's not a foul because I think he was the last man.
Yeah, if he had not gotten, I think he got a bit of a flick on the ball. So, but if he had, Ox got
who are you passing to?
Got a bit more awareness there.
Chelsea free kick here. Reece James yet again. He's on camera a lot today. Reece James.
Got a very nice haircut.
Nice trim.
He always just nice. He had the dreadlocks and had like the yellow bits
on. Alonso's ability to curl free kicks and make it go up and over is fantastic.
Salah.
Oh, Mo Salah.
That's not a foul. You can't give fouls because they're rolling around on the ground. Referee's actually terrible. Meander his way through this match.
Jude Bellingham's is he gonna comment on this game as well?
Jude's gonna tweet, Esther Dowell, you match fixed before? What a save. That's not a foul.
The way that Salah cuts inside and releases the shot in like less than a second is... Yeah, he makes contact.
Maybe it's foul.
Yeah, but the way he cuts inside and then shoots right away, it's impressive because you need a good body balance to do that.
Yes, the strength, the agility.
Yeah.
Like, you need every
like with Mane's fast. I think Mane might be faster than Salah even, but he takes a while before he can make contact with the ball with a shot. As you see,
actually,
two players on the ground.
His head.
So someone's holding their leg, someone holding their head. What happened there?
This is peak football. Just players lying on the floor, holding limbs. That was a great save by Martinez. Wait, that's what he goes down with. Oh, Mike! Like, flicks him, and he falls onto the ground.
And then Chamberlain gets caught as well.
Yeah.
Right after. By Marvelous Nakamba.
He's not a yellow, actually, so that's something to watch out for.
Stevie G. You would never imagine seeing this day, huh? Stevie G coaching against Jurgen Klopp at Anfield.
That's unbelievable, to be honest.
This shot is insane right here.
Yeah. I still haven't really clocked that. How did Havertz just spoon that one over from like 6 yards out?
There's a video of this that went viral. I think it's on TikTok or like YouTube Reels or something of Havertz just 30 seconds of just Havertz like being a clown, like different stuff. Have you seen a video of him like after winning the Champions League? Go watch it at halftime. You're gonna laugh.
Is he a funny guy?
He's not a funny guy. He's a weird guy.
Oh, okay.
He's like on the weird end of the spectrum, not the funny.
Timo Werner's a funny guy.
Yeah, he misses and everything.
Yeah, the misses aside,
you've seen the one where he scores a goal and the Chelsea badge is here, but he points here.
To the sponsor or whatever.
He's like,
I'm supposed to point like right here.
Yeah, no, but he points like right here. He like misses it like wide left. He's like, yeah, right here, guys. Good thing he didn't point at like this side instead. That'd be funny if he was pointing this side. He's like, come on,
completely wrong.
Come on.
To be honest, the amount of adrenaline that he has to be going through after scoring a goal, it's like it's hard to be composed in those moments. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Virgil, long ball out wide. We saw this in the goal against Wolves. Trent to Fabinho. Salah. Not a half-head ball in. Caught by Emi Martinez.
Oh, lots of comments here. Joe Smith, how are you watching it? What channel? It's on USA. Yeah?
USA for us in the US of A.
Ox looking quality so far from Kris.
Kris.
Watching from Philippines. Whoa, Philippines. I'm from Thailand, so ASEAN connection there. Awesome. Where do you live? USA. Yes, we live in Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah, go to college. What on earth is happening? Ashley Young and Van Dijk have had to come in together. How was that dude so fast off the bench to make sure they were okay? Oh, it's halftime. All right, correct.
It's halftime, yeah.
That was the most anticlimactic way to end a half. All right, gonna stop this clock right here, and we will resume that, obviously, in the second half.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking at scoreboard now.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that first half?
Very dull. Less than 10 shots combined. I'm looking at the stats right in front of me. Liverpool with most of the possession, just around the 60% mark, as you would expect. But there's been a lot of half chances. You know, Robertson bombing down that left-hand side, looking for the cutback. Mane a few times getting the good early turn. Could have been a penalty, I think. But yeah, I think it's very similar to the Wolves games. Just needs to have more conviction going forward. More. I'm lost for words here, Jack. But it seems a bit like Liverpool aren't really. Obviously, they're trying to score, but they're not really pressing that much. They're not really, it's not really a do or die attitude just yet. I want to see a bit more fire in this team. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
So yeah, we're looking at so trying to put my thoughts in my head. Been jammy. It's not been the prettiest half we've seen, the slightest. Nothing is fair based on the overall things. Referee's been terrible.
Okay.
I mean, I
forgot to say that. Yeah.
I've said Stuart Atwell's name numerous times. Been terrible. So, it's been a bit of a struggle fest personally. I'm watching back this Chelsea goal against. Goal worked out wide. Just terrible marking in the box. And what is Meslier doing right there? If you can watch the Leeds goal, go watch the Leeds goal. Meslier starts to mark a player in the 18-yard box. And just completely abdicates his duties as.
I think he was preparing for a long cross. That's why he wasn't. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, interesting to see what Liverpool does in the second half.
It is indeed very interesting. We're taking a short pause, I believe. This thumbnail works properly, hopefully. But we will be back. Actually, before we do that, Tom, I need to actually get the thumbnail up, don't I?
Okay.
Looking elsewhere, Tom, how big of a result would it be if Leeds were able to knock off some points off of?
Oh, fantastic! That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think there was a stat that only Liverpool have been top at Christmas or something, and not
last few years.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long that stretches back.
League. Yeah.
But
I hope that doesn't continue. I hope that Liverpool, of course, finish the year on top.
trying to get ourselves sorted. And Todd, would you almost hope in that instance that we're not top on Christmas, so the stat can't come up again?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that stat again. It's just gonna.
I wouldn't mind if it keeps on going like this, a 3-horse race all the way to what, March, April. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. I like it. It's fun.
It is indeed very fun.
Each week a team goes top. Each week someone else's. It keeps on rotating. I think that's pretty cool.
Indeed, would be very fun.
Yeah. Obviously, we want Liverpool on top at the end. But,
of course. We'll take a quick pause. We'll be back in just a moment on the LFC transfer. Back here after halftime. About to get ourselves back underway at Anfield. Jack, really delighted that you decided to spend your Saturday evening in whatever it is. Myself and Ta. We'll be back in a moment. But it's currently 0-0 as things stand. Getting our scoreboard back underway. Here we are. And in just a moment, we'll be back for the second half between Liverpool and Aston Villa, with Steven Gerrard making his return to Anfield, obviously. It's a big one. Very important one. Ta returning momentarily. Ta, live. On the
Back on?
transfer. We are indeed. So, Ta, second half. Optimistic, pessimistic. How are you feeling after that first 45?
First of all, sorry I was late.
You're fine. You're fine.
Went to get some tea.
You're fine.
Tea time? No, not tea time.
Iced tea.
Iced tea. I'm not super optimistic after seeing what happened in the first half, because it has shades of that Wolves game. It's very lethargic. It's very dull. Not a lot of chances created going forward. No clear-cut opportunities at all. But I'm looking forward to what Jurgen Klopp does. I think he will make a few changes. Gotta have more life, more energy, more purpose going forward. That's, what I was trying to emphasize on. So, yeah, just need a bit more of that.
God, I'm seeing some pizza.
Oh, I'm hungry, Jack. Jack, I'm
You know what's so? Ta and I, we covered our school's football team, soccer team.
Soccer.
And those matches go to overtime, even in the regular season, if they're still level. So, say for instance, it was halftime. We're starving at a men's football, men's soccer game.
Just say soccer for now.
Yeah, for that. And so you have to wait potentially if it goes to overtime. This obviously there's no potential of overtime. Extra time. So that's.
We're good. We're safe, Jack. We're safe. In 45 minutes, we'll be eating something good.
That sounds fantastic.
Let me know. Let me know if you're hungry as well. We can go somewhere.
I'm most
nearby.
Gonna consider that.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Should we go eat somewhere after a Liverpool win?
If it's a Liverpool win, odds raise significantly. If it's a Liverpool defeat.
Liverpool draw.
Yeah, Liverpool draw. It's like but it's also
last time when we were doing the stream, we had the best pizza.
Oh.
There's a local brand here, and it's delicious.
We want them to sponsor us. We won't shout.
Yeah, we won't say who, because you have to sponsor us first.
No free ads.
And any other brands as well. It doesn't have to be pizza. If you're interested, burgers, fries.
You want to sponsor Ta's Tea? You want to sponsor us talking about
your logo can be right here. As we see the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm interested to know your thoughts on this. How does it feel or what do you think of me now that I'm a huge Ronaldo fan, but I'm also a massive Liverpool fan? Is that contradicting or no?
I mean, not really, because if you think about it, like when you probably started following Ronaldo most, it was probably at his Real Madrid days, not his Man United days.
Obviously.
So I mean, obviously he's a great Man United player, great Man United legend. So you can dislike him for that, obviously. But I don't think I'm not a big fan of Ronaldo. But I've always preferred Messi to him. I've always found him to be bit of a prat. Martin Goldenbridge.
No.
Bit of a prat.
The thing is, though, Ronaldo's fiery attitude, that fierce attitude, makes him loved by fans. His fans, like me, I love it when he does his. He looks at the camera. He talks trash. He thinks he's the best. He is the best. That's why he earns it. So. Messi's more subdued. He's more low-key. He's more calm with it, but yeah.
I mean, Stuart Atwell talking to Henderson. Henderson is saying, please stop being so exponentially crap at your job. Second half momentarily getting underway. Back. Rolling for the second 45.
Back again.
And, obviously last match, it was 0-0, very late on. Divock Origi with the late winner.
Insert Ta right here. Insert Ta's reaction.
No potential of that happening this week. Because Divock Origi.
I wouldn't mind if it's tomato.
Another late winner. Fine by me.
Fine by you?
Yeah. Oh, we have Salah taking off the long sleeve.
I've never seen Salah with short sleeves in a long time.
It happens after a bad first half, or when it's a bit like maybe the rain on the in the match is making him off a little bit. He wants those arms to be freed, but it is very strange seeing him with
without sleeves, right? Because usually he always wears that undershirt.
You know what he's preparing for?
What?
Tearing his shirt off to celebrate.
Okay.
Oh, here's Salah. Decent move from him to try and free up some space to play a ball to Matty, but couldn't get it to go. No call from Matwell. He's set bad precedents in the first half. Matwell has, but I think that you can begin to change it now.
As Jurgen Klopp looks on. Oh, Peter Drury and Jim Beglin on the call.
We are missing out on a very good call. Yeah. Big Peter Drury.
But if you're not watching the game, or you're not watching it with those commentators, then...
Have us on the background.
Todd and Jack right here.
Well held up.
Getting a fan's perspective.
Yeah. Here's Ashley Young. That's not corner. Second of the match for Villa. Still level. Chelsea and Leeds. Obviously.
Man City would be smiling if the results end like this. Liverpool 0-0 and Chelsea 1-1.
They would be very, very happy with themselves. I don't know what your predictions were before the season, but I had Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2. And I felt that it was going to be Chelsea was the most likely potential. I thought Lukaku would have a much bigger impact than he actually has. Man City, they looked good.
Yeah,
it was a scrappy result against Wolves. They got very fortunate with both the red and the penalty, but very deserved victory in the end by them. Yeah. If they sign a forward,
it's over. If they sign Harry Kane, it's over.
Yeah, or if they sign Erling Haaland, it's over as well.
Haaland is. I would love to have Haaland at Liverpool. Haaland's lefty as well, right? What? He didn't allow advantage to be played.
No, it wasn't advantage. It was more so he played a quick free kick from a different spot, which was not a terrible. Sorry, what was your point on Haaland?
He's a lefty as well, right?
Yeah, he is. Doesn't have a bad right foot. Did Cancelo get?
I think so. My fantasy team is tanking.
Yeah, no, I'm not having a good weekend either. I actually don't know if I set my lineup.
I didn't. That's why. I did not set my lineup.
Now that you mentioned it, I don't think I have.
Don't look at it. Bye week. It's a bye week.
It's a bye week. NFL logic.
I wish there was a bye week for Premier League. That'd be good.
Would it be, though?
I like it. I think every team needs that week to just rest, have no games, and be able to watch the other teams.
It's not. There's kind of a bye week in February, isn't there, where it's a 2-week period where there's only half matches on each match day. They don't have a full, obviously. There's Salah in the box.
No, good thing he didn't take it on first time.
Yeah, he sees Gerrard in the stands and he says, "I'm gonna make my buddy proud." Shades of Gerrard just takes off the half volley.
If Henderson scores, I think Gerrard will be smiling, inside his mind. He'll be like, "I'm proud of him."
It has to be a bit awkward for Gerrard because he's obviously
he's cheering for Liverpool in every other match day, just not this one. Or maybe he is.
Robertson. Well won by Mane. It's a good block though. Decent pass from Virgil. Some nice pressure at the moment.
Salah.
Get his head.
Still Salah.
That's where I think Henderson being, and a lot of Liverpool players being very one-footed just kind of hurts them. Because in that spot, Henderson needs it on his right side so he can kind of take it in stride versus
Yeah, you talking about being one-footed. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in that instance, if you're like, it's like with Arjen Robben. Like, stand almost like on his left foot.
Yeah.
Force him onto the right.
Yeah. But everyone in the world knows he's gonna do that move, and he still does it every single time.
He's so good at it. Yeah, that's the hallmark of an absolutely unbelievable at one thing.
Yeah.
Is if you're able to do like you're so good at something like that. I think Yin is intelligent that he didn't just swing at that ball because Mane darted in front, and Mane is very good at that. Just darting in front, and if there's any sort of just swing at it.
Good defensive possession there by Tyrone Mings. I really rate him. I like him.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's tall. He's good in the air. He can play with his feet as well. I think he's a complete center back.
Yeah. Very English description of a player, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you look at the link-up play on the right side versus the left side, it's just so vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
I had a very great video on the channel. I believe it's on the channel.
Is it?
There's been so many videos we've done. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. We've added some new members, being one of the more recent ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those James Pierce spoilers.
Oh, I gotta. Okay,
Yeah.
I have it on airplane mode now.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That was just well saved by Martinez.
As spoiled by James Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone watching right now, subscribe to the channel and also turn your phone to
turn
airplane
off,
mode.
Yeah. I think do not disturb. I turn off the notifications for Pearson Liverpool because you don't want to. You don't want to add the spoiler. It's because the worst one for me was I think I may have told you the story with the Allison goal against West Brom. I didn't get a notification for it because I had them off. I was on Twitter pissed off because it was the 94th minute. We're playing West Brom. We're about to drop points to fall out of the Champions League race. And I just see one of the Anfield account, like one of the Anfield maybe watch, just tweets like, Ali. And I'm like,
no way.
No
and then
way.
Seconds later.
And I look up and I'm like, no way. And then it's like.
So, did you see that tweet of Ali when Alisson was running up or before he was running up?
Before he was like, it was like about a minute before it happened. So I think it was before the corner even happened.
You could have understood it as Ali was running up then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not scoring. You wouldn't what's going on here? Someone just score on Emi Martinez and shut him up? Dude's time wasting by talking to the ref. That's next level tactics.
I think it's time wasting with Martinez. There's a penalty shout. That's not a pen. That's not a pen. Watch what he does. He goes down before the contact even gets there.
But his right leg.
And then
his right leg gets caught though.
Look what he's doing after he gets tackled.
Right. Yeah. It's ball first, obviously. Talking about the Chelsea Leeds game. That one's still 1-1. 55 minutes into it.
Rafinha, the man who made the challenge. Yeah, I mean, you don't see. I mean, he sliding challenge in the box. Oh, it is going to VAR actually. Yeah. They're checking if he's offside first. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's onside. Salah.
Dread. Oh, skill. Fab. Thiago, hit it. Hit it.
I'm trying to pull back the. What goal was it?
Oh, nice step overs.
Was it Southampton? Southampton? When did he score after the Milan match? Or the Porto, whatever match it was.
He scored against.
So he had the Champions League goal, the bang.
Porto, yeah, the one that is skid up and down, and then.
They're at the.
Yeah, they're at the VAR monitor in the Chelsea Leeds game.
No way, this is a penalty in my opinion. Watch. He goes down before the challenge even comes in.
It's clumsy though. Why you doing that?
Yeah, it is incredibly clumsy from him.
Yeah, I think it was Southampton. Yeah.
So close to having Salah in behind. Is he pointing to the spot? Allison having to do a volley.
Yeah, it's a penalty. Yeah. Told you. Rafinha's like.
He's got a great smile, but you don't want to be smiling, after. Trent, Salah trying to get onto it. He's one-on-one with Mings. Come on, go at him. Salah could put one in. Henderson, point to it just too much. Nice back heel. Here's Trent. Chips it in. Robertson. Hit it.
Was Matty at the game?
I think it might be. Alright, let's. Wall goes out to play for a goal kick. Watching the Leeds Chelsea match now. Jorginho making it or missing it off.
Jorginho never misses. What are you talking about?
I'm
He has that little funky step.
Yeah, I'm saying he makes it. I think he makes it.
Yeah, 100%. It's 2-1.
Keeper's right. His left.
I don't even have to look. I'm kidding.
What a pen. Christ.
Substitution here for Aston Villa.
Yeah, we mentioned this during the break. We mentioned it on air. I want to see Diogo Jota. I'm unsure how long he can make it fitness-wise, but I really want to see it very soon. Ox is not. I've not been impressed with him so far. Morgan Sanson on for marvelous in the combo.
Marvelous. Marvelous has not been marvelous today.
In his defense, he was deep in his work. Didn't do it egregiously wrong. That like wins a header. Guys, come on. Can't be losing. Just offside. And he's too old. What would you have done if Jorginho won the Ballon d'Or? I would have rioted. I would have started riots in the streets of Bloomington.
I think his stats and his trophies, like you said, Jota's gonna be on.
I'm gonna put in the earbud to see. I guess we will.
It's gonna be for Ox. Yeah,
great sub.
So.
Great sub. So
why was Ox playing there to start off?
Because you couldn't. I would. You know what? I would rather have. Could Jota make a full 45? I don't know, based on his fitness. And I think I would rather have this here, like try and make it work with Ox.
Mm-hmm. Back to your Jorginho thing, though, I wouldn't be too surprised if he won because of the stats and all the trophies that was in his locker that season. Yeah. But
was he the best player?
He was not the best player.
That's where the argument.
That's yeah.
Was he the best player in the world? No, he wasn't. All right, what was nearly immediate for Jota. It was a good ball in behind from Van Dijk and Robertson. Tried to get one central for. And what a pass by you, Emmy. Not.
Robo. Wow. Oh, referee.
Back for a bit.
Got nail written all over it.
If we end up losing a title based on points off us by. Sure.
It's gonna be a meme. Salah.
Hit it
So Salah with the curler! I thought that was going in. Chelsea all over Leeds in the other game. I think first place.
Come on, Rafinha. You guys are going to get relegated.
Yeah.
Come join us.
First place will be tough after today. I think Martinez had it covered. It was going in. I think he had it covered. Yeah, he had it covered.
It was well placed in that corner. I mean, but again, that requires a very expert. Okay, what is he doing?
What was he just whacked it with the ball? Oh my goodness!
Christ!
Oh my goodness! Salah, still Salah, Jota!
How did he whiff that so bad?
Smith swings it.
All right, are you gonna book McGinn for the handball?
He like whacked it. He was playing volleyball. What? What's the ref saying here? He whacked the ball. Look at his left hand. Look at his left hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this. I mean, did he not book McGinn for trying to put his hand on the ball to stop a counter? I wish he actually got enough contact on that because that's a red in my opinion.
Yeah.
to like just handball it on the ground. Stuart Atwell was having a stinker of a match. A stinker.
We need Jude Bellingham in the post-match.
Yeah, when you have a referee who needs spec savers like Stuart Atwell does.
Savers.
God, what is happening? It's not a foul? Oh my god, it is.
Oh. I'm losing it. I think Stuart had it. He's had enough. Stuart's had enough.
Oh my god. Stuart is... I mean, look at this. Like, that's...
Oh!
What is that? Nice. Here's Van Dijk. Come on. I love Stevie, but the Aston Villa players are...
So nasty.
So unbelievably dirty.
There's been a lot of, like...
And you know what? In credit to Gerrard, his job is not to pander to Liverpool supporters. His job is Aston Villa manager.
Yeah.
And he does not do that job by making them all nice and pleasant to Liverpool players. It has to be a bit...
There's been a lot of dirty fouls in this game. There's been a lot of unnecessary fouls, but you know what?
Who's marking him again? Who's marking him again? No one's marking him again.
That's what you need to have almost if you want to earn the point away at Anfield, right? Can't be expecting to play beautiful football and win the game here. Rough it up a bit.
I always love like the classic, like, let's just pretend like it's our throw and I'll just toss it in. Like, that would ever work.
Like, the ref won't know.
Like, Tyron Mings just picks up the ball and is like, yeah, this is my throw. Yeah, it's my throw.
And then he acts like, what? How is that not my throw? And then he throws the ball away to get back. Rafinha.
He was in one-on-one, but he was offside though. Great save from him. Here's Salah. Come on, do something special mode. What a tackle by Tyron.
Trent. Fab. Trent again. Thiago. Step overs.
Keep this pressure up, boys. Come on. Here's Jota.
Nice turn. Jota. Hendo.
I mean, since Jota's come on, I think we've improved vastly.
Trent. Good ball.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever getting winning.
Why is he crossing where there's like Tyrone Mings against Jota?
We're resorting a bit to the hoof ball, you know, like trying to knock it in up high.
Cold night in Stoke vibes.
Yeah.
Rainy night, right?
Yeah, it's a
rainy night.
Can you do it on a rainy night in Stoke?
Yeah.
Ball from Henderson. Like it's in things. That's just a penalty.
Penalty, Liverpool.
I mean, it was such a moronic tackle from Mings to bring him down to the box.
Tyrone Mings takes down Salah.
I mean, he's not protesting because it's just a clear and obvious penalty. All right. Alerts away.
You've seen a lot of penalties today.
Yeah.
I mean, in the other game as well.
So
clear penalty. That's a clear penalty. His left foot gets taken down there. Yep.
I mean, like, it's a coming together, yes, but like Salah gets his way in front, he gets in front of the ball.
He shields the ball, yeah, and then Mings just clumsily tackles him down. It's like a rugby tackle almost.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 3 points of contact there in the box.
And he didn't have to do that. There's two guys around him as well.
It was a poor call. Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's any sort of VAR check.
Okay. Doubt it.
Has he scored a penalty so far this season in the Prem beyond the Chelsea match?
Good question. That's a very good question. Yeah, it's a clear pen. Mings, get out the way. Get out the way. Is Ashley Young trying to... Oh, Martinez is going to talk. Yeah, Martinez is going to talk.
I'm gonna keep this in so I can hear anything. I mean, Mings is still in the box talking.
I'm a little nervous about this because Emi Martinez is very good at saving penalties.
He is good.
Yeah.
They just talking about how Bruno missed.
Deep breath, Mo. Deep breath.
He saved one from Aubameyang.
Deep breath.
Come on, Mo.
Putting my spoilers away. Come on, Mo.
I have no spoilers. Come on, baby.
Come on. Yes! Oh! Mo Salah slots it in. Liverpool up 1-0 against Aston Villa right after the hour mark.
Yeah. You tried, Emi Martinez.
Let's go. Let's go, Jack. Let's go.
Nice. That's a big
sigh of relief.
Sigh of relief. That you
big
really
sigh of relief.
Look, and it was a bit of a scrappy way. Liverpool penalty, like getting off a penalty.
Oh, Ashley Young was If Salah missed, he would have got a retake because Ashley Young ran all the way inside.
What a pen!
What a
pen! So close it nearly dragged wide. Clips the post on its way, an unsavable penalty. The power and the placement.
Yep.
Nice celebration from Klopp. All right, so now obviously Liverpool.
Park the bus.
I think you keep the pressure.
Yeah, keep the pressure.
I think you keep the pressure up, and I think that you there's no reason for you to let off at this point.
Yeah. You know Gerrard's not in the mood to get a comeback. He doesn't want to ruin Liverpool's chances of winning the league. Come on.
It's like, Stevie, you never won with us as a player. One day you'll win with us as a manager. Don't be the go take some points off of some other teams.
Exactly. Go take some points.
You failed against City, so you are contractually obligated to not beat us. Okay. 14 goals in the Prem now for Mohamed Salah. We are in December. It is the beginning of December. That is unbelievable.
He'll be like, what, 28, 30 this year?
I think he's in it with a great chance of breaking his own record. 32. Here's Cash. That's a great ball for Ramsey. I mean, he was just offside. Yeah, what is it with the late flags? He was right in front of you. God, it is.
Jack's getting moody here. Anything in the comments in the YouTube? I'll check that actually. I'll check that.
Wow. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang dropped from the Arsenal squad for late return from trip abroad last week.
From what?
He had a trip abroad last week and he returned too late, so he's dropped for personal reasons. Captain of the club, by the way.
Yeah. Mr. Party.
Yeah. All right. Keep up the pressure and try and make them get a second. I don't want this to be a one-goal match.
Thing is, with Aubameyang, I feel like he's a good player, but he's not a good leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's captain for some reason.
He's a very good player to have. He's talented. He'll get you the goals. He'll get the assists. He's a fun guy, as you see on social media. But that's not a leader. That's not a leader attitude. You can't be returning late from a trip abroad. You can't do that.
Especially for a team leader.
Yeah.
Buendia on or Young.
Buendia is good. He's talented.
Yeah. Gerrard has got a lot of good options. Arsenal up 3-0 against Southampton without their captain. And it's currently 2-1 Chelsea over Leeds. Liverpool 1-0. I think that Liverpool should not sit back. Don't invite Villa back into the match. They've been penned back the entire match. So obviously Oxlade-Chamberlain came off, Jota came on. He didn't play a role in the goal, but do you think that with here's Mane channel, ask a question. Alright, so Ox was a failed false nine. I think I'm willing to say failure of Ox in the false nine. I'm not done with him in the midfield. I think he's a great midfield option. Do you need a forward in January?
Yes, 100%. You need to sign someone who can replace Roberto Firmino and also have that ability to play in the wide spots. Like I said, Rafinha will be great. He won't be playing at that number 9 role as a false 9, but he's able to play on either side of the wings, and we need more depth in that position. You take Mane, you take Salah out for the AFCONs.
Yeah.
Who's going to play there?
Exactly.
Who's naturally able to play in those positions? No one.
Here's Trent with a bit of space in the middle of the park. Here's Robertson. He's got a lot of space. spreading the ball out wide. Here's Mane. Cash. That was a good tackle by Buendia. Excuse me, that's Sanson. Blocked out by Mane. Yeah, no, I think that a signing should be made. Now I'm asking it a different way. You know, we had the Henderson contract renewal on deadline day. Made a few people mad. Mohamed Salah contract renewal to placate the fan base. Are you happy with that? So you get Mo's deal done, and it's in good terms. It's good terms for the club and for Mo, obviously. But no signings. You taking that?
I'd rather have a signing and you know.
And
the contract. But if I had to pick one, I'd rather have a signing and sort Mo's contract during summer instead. I wouldn't mind. There's still some time. It's not like his contract's running out this year or next year.
That's dangerous. Danny Ings is preparing to come on.
Danny Ings.
Did
he play with Gerrard? No, he wasn't there yet.
Here's Salah. Good reflection.
I love those curlers, man.
Yeah. No, when did Ings? I think he was slightly after Gerrard's time. But he scares me.
Who in this squad played with Gerrard? Just Hendo,
Henderson.
Right? Just Hendo.
Should know that. Milner. Maybe?
No, Milner was a Klopp signing. It's just Hendo, yeah.
And he started in midfield with him.
Corner here for Liverpool. Oh, it's got all the way back to Virgil there.
Bounce in the box. Chelsea get a remarkable amount of goals from their defenders. I'm seeing Christensen come on for Aspilicueta. This reminds me of how many goals. It's really remarkable. I'm interested in the exception that some people see the way Chelsea play, very defensive style. Do you discredit Tuchel and the way that they kind of play because they play a very defensive style, or?
I give him all the credit. I think Tuchel's an amazing head coach.
Liverpool give it away. Throwing out for Villa. I 100% agree. Because it's like if you win matches in top level football, that's impressive.
They're the reigning Champions League winners. I mean, gosh, come on.
Yeah, you could do it.
Give some respect. Yeah,
you could do it by having everyone run backwards as opposed to running forwards. And if you manage to win matches, it doesn't matter if it's the ugliest thing that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, you win, you win.
If you win, you win. Or having Dennings come on for.
But also another area I like to touch on is the predictions. And earlier on, you mentioned about you said Liverpool's gonna come first, and then did you say Chelsea second?
I did.
Yeah, and then City third.
Yeah.
And
I had United fifth.
United fifth.
Yeah, I think I had Leicester fourth.
Wow.
I may have had Leicester fourth. I forget what I had exactly.
Damn. I had Chelsea as number one. I had Chelsea, City, Liverpool, and United. Yeah.
I was exception with you picking Liverpool third there. I was like, second maybe. I just couldn't see Liverpool. I couldn't.
This was my prediction pre-season though, knowing that we didn't make a major signing. That's why. I mean, Konate was a good signing, but he's not a major signing.
No, he's not starting lineup signing. And the kind of money that you need for a guy like Rafinha or.
How much would you pay for Rafinha?
So we talked about this last night on Anfield Agenda with the boys, and I said £60 million as we see just an incredible run from Matip. Puts a bit too much on the pass to Henderson, but he gets onto it. I would £60 million. That's where I would say is a very fair price for everyone involved. Because Leeds need him, new ownership. They're awash with cash. They don't need to sell. He's a high quality player, as has been evidenced this. Want to throw on the far side. I think $60 million is a very fair price for everyone involved. Unless next month's summer, I can't imagine it happens.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. But if Leeds, they have this new ownership group, they want to compete at very high levels. But I wonder if maybe Rafinha is too soon a player for them and their maturation process. Do you think is he going to be there for another 3-4 years? I'm not sure. So when he's making his move might be just before Leeds make their ascension to the next level. But he may be a player that has moved on to fund exploits elsewhere. Here's Mane. Potential replacement. What are we talking about? Seeing that, I want to get him out right now. Do I see any other subs?
Maybe a switch in midfield. Bring on Naby Lad.
Excuse me. Is Milner on the bench?
See.
Milner's on the bench. I want to bring him on for Henderson. Maybe for Thiago. I want to see.
Yeah, he is.
I think Milner is.
Konate, Milner, Keita, Gomez, Taki, Costas, Kelleher.
All right, you know what I do? I wanted right now is I would take Mane off for Taki.
Yeah.
And then
bring on Nico as well.
Nice tackle.
Sub one of the wingbacks out.
Maybe sub Mo off for Nico.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Have him press up top. So when you see this performance from Villa, right? Obviously, it's been a very. I'm not going to talk about the quality because the match isn't over yet. But in terms of the style, very defensive style, does that make you more or less like? Does that make you just pessimistic about Gerrard as a potential?
No, not at all. He's been dealt, this hand, and it's not a very talented team, but it's a team that he has to work with. So as we see, Jota almost slide one in, but no, nothing against Gerrard at all. You have to be defensive against Liverpool. You have to be working with what you have.
Yeah. He's only been there for what, 3-4 weeks.
And
now?
They're trying to pass it out from the back. It's not like they're bombing forward. They're playing ugly football. They're trying. It
was well won by Jota to really press high up the pitch. Surprised that was not a foul.
That's a foul. It'll be a foul on VAR.
Yeah, that was just a foul. So I'm honestly got to be able to have the heartache of it. Oh god.
Oh, Danny Ings, he's a bad man.
Oh Christ. Scored in a Southampton win back here not too long ago. India.
A wide.
So, about 12 minutes to go, regulation. Next stop. We're seeing, I think, Villa come into it a bit more, but obviously there's just one moment that they need in this match. They haven't had a great chance, but they just need one. When you have Watkins and Ings and Buendia, you don't need the greatest of opportunities. They have some quality, so Liverpool have to stay really, really vigilant. He's just a poacher, man. Every sense of the word. Several casualties in the stands after watching that before. Nervous, Tom?
No, not nervous. Come on.
I can't shake the nerves. Villa are positioning themselves really, really well for just making it. I think that's very interesting.
Comes over. Be careful. Oh, good clearance by Van Dijk.
Good feet.
Good communication there with Matip as well. If he let that one go, I think Danny Ings would be ready to poach on it. Come on, Leeds, get a goal. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous.
They're beginning to really shift the ball around really well.
Has been subbed off. He looks displeased.
What? Marcelo Bielsa needs a goal. Decides to take off the goal scorer and best player. My fantasy team is furious.
Come on, guys. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Corner Villa. The Villains. Is that actually their nickname, the Villains?
I think it is.
The bad guys?
How many teams have a shortened name? Liverpool don't have
the Reds.
The Reds, yeah.
Come on. Counter-attack. This is what we're good at.
God.
Goodness.
Mo is so mad.
Jota's like, he just needs to get his leg on it.
What he's doing there is he's trying to do two things. He's trying to continue his run forward as well as flick it onto Salah. He needs to just kind of sacrifice his position in the counter and just get good contact.
Cross comes in. Still alive for Villa. It's cleared away by Fabinho.
We were hitting squeaky bum time way too early for my. You want to be squeaky bum time last 5 minutes, not last 10 plus.
He scored.
I think it's actually the sub, Gerrard.
It's the sub.
And I was like, yo, so what are you doing?
Somebody clip that.
Like 2 minutes later, like he literally scored for Leeds. That was actually quite impressive. Let's see this.
He's onside.
He's onside. What a ball.
What a finish. Oh, super sub.
Crap. Oh, good. All right, Thiago, break a counter. Mane. All right, come on, you got it. This is 3-on-1.
3-on-1. Play him through. Salah to make it 2. Still Salah. He went with the pass option when he had a shot opportunity in front of him. Oh my goodness.
That pass was not the best for Mane. You got to put that more out in front of him. How did you blow a 3-on-1?
Oh my goodness.
Got to bury the match there. Mane, finish it off.
Oh!
I was prepared to. That I was ready for Origi levels of excitement. Goal confirmed, by the way, for Leeds, so it's 2-2 there.
Jack, but Leeds needs a goal. Why are they taking out Rafinha? As you see here, Mane cuts inside, curls one in. I think that was going in. That was going in. Tyrone Mings just puts his body in the way.
Gets a good header onto it. All right, come on. I want a second. I don't have.
Hey, Milner's coming on. James Milner.
Thomas.
Let's go. Once you change the way you pronounce a name, it makes you that much better. Just that much better.
Thiago off for James.
Right? Come on, James.
Hey, come on, Jimmy, you got
this. Jimmy boy.
All right, first touch, screamer on the half volley off of a deflection on the corner.
If Milner score, we
haven't gotten a Milner goal in quite a while.
No, if he scores, I'm gonna lose it. Usually James Milner is the penalty taker before Mo. Before Mo, it was always Milner. Yeah, before Mo.
But like at the moment, it's Mo first penalty taker and James second.
Yeah.
Like, if there was a pen in this match, it would be Mo to take.
Yep.
Again, obviously.
What a windy day today, Jack.
Oh man, it has been just strange weather here where we live. Wow,
that is a Milner tackle right there.
Yeah.
And Trent's lucky he's not booked there as he blasts the ball all the way across the pitch.
That always confuses me why players do that.
It's like frustration almost and time wasting. Yeah. Not time wasting, but like, just to get back in possession.
I mean, it is time wasting to be quite honest. The ball. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of keeping an eye on the Chelsea Leeds match as well. So Liverpool with 1 sub remaining. They'll have used all 3. I think Konate will probably be a late sub maybe.
Konate as a winger.
Sad.
We found our new winger, Jack. It's Konate.
They're clearly happy with that call. Watkins running after the ref. But Atwell was too quick. He escaped. Atwell finally. He's like, ref. And he's like, and then he just gives
up. Just ran away.
He just gives up once he realizes that the run is gonna be too long.
Who's your favorite referee, Jack? I want to know.
I don't have
all time.
I don't have one. Honestly,
really?
Because every single one I just come to like love or hate just depending on the moment. And so it's not like I just don't have a preference at this.
There's that guy. There's that very famous guy who he's bald. I don't know his name though, but he's my favorite guy.
Webb?
No. Not even in the Premier League. He does Champions League and like all that stuff.
Yeah,
I think you know who he is. I just don't know the name.
I don't know the name. I don't really know what he...
Oh my goodness! Oh, Allison just mistimed the kick there and that's how the ball. Oh, Liverpool are so lucky not to concede there.
I'm not saying anything until the VAR check is done. I'm putting in an earbud to hear if they are making a check because there could be a pen there.
I'm turning my notifications off as well. Quickly take the goal kick. Quickly take the goal kick.
Yeah. Clever by Allison. Oh, so we're seeing it again. So Ings is in behind. The clearance is blocked. Check is complete.
Yeah, that's not a pen.
No pen.
But that's so sloppy from Allison though.
Yeah.
He literally just had to kick it away anywhere else.
Yeah, that's not a pen. I think he got enough of the ball there.
Very sloppy. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's usually quite decisive. I think he went 2 cents, but we got to put that one wide with the left.
Anywhere else.
You got to sweep it out. You can't go
anywhere. Just give up a throw in. Anywhere else.
That was scary beyond all belief. So, 87th minute.
Taki!
Mane off, I think.
Let's go, Taki.
It's a late goal from him, just to bury it. 92nd minute.
I go wild.
Yeah, Mane going off.
Oh, with the new rule, you don't have to go out the side that the player's coming on, yeah?
Thoughts on Mane's performance?
Good run. I thought he had a lively afternoon, but again, no end product.
Yeah, the end product lacking as well, in my estimation. I think that, again, I just want to be a bit quicker. I hate how he stands off with players on occasion. Here's a chance actually Taki first touch right on as he comes on. Nice turn from
play back to Taki. Oh my!
That's gonna look good in some comps.
Saucy.
Sheesh.
Add some hype music with that. 1 million views.
I saw a tremendous comp about Mane and Salah. Using a Jay-Z or a Kanye song. I forget. Well, Jay-Z and Kanye were both on the song. A tremendous one I saw over the summer, I think, or at least a few months back.
Yeah.
I wanted to find it one time, but I think it might have been taken down due to copyright.
Due to copyright.
That's never a foul.
Well, elsewhere, Chelsea and Leeds heading into the 90th minute now.
Mm-hmm.
Still 2-2. Really good result for Liverpool there.
Yeah. Fingers crossed that these both hold. A huge day, honestly.
Who do Liverpool have next? Let's see.
Oh, man, I don't even know. Pretty busy December. All right, good work. Good work, Ali. Force him to press you.
Newcastle at home on Thursday. 3 p.m. kick U.S. time, so that's
8 p.m.
8 p.m. for UK.
I wasted myself. That's just a foul. Thank you, ref. What?
5 minutes added on at Stamford Bridge.
Havertz has got a lot of space to play Mount into. Mount, the goal scorer, first. Ball and Ailey. I want 3 minutes in this match. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Maybe some home cooking. 2 minutes. More. Just no added time. Just imagine the fume if they just. Oh, that's
James Pierce just
penalty for Chelsea and the place is shaking.
Oh,
that's devastating.
Jorginho's gonna slot one in as well.
Man, Penn's dominating the title discussion today.
Yeah.
Liverpool with
Allison. No, he's fine. Bad ball though. Yeah. Is that a pen? Well, that's very soft. What? Is that Rudiger who's gone down again?
Yeah.
Rudiger's in 2 penalties already. Wow.
4 minutes of added time for Liverpool. 4 minutes. Giants seal a huge 3 points in the title race. You have Sterling with the penalty to win the match for City. You have the current equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a penalty. I'm sorry, that's just not a penalty in that other match. Like, that's just never a penalty. I hope that they're sending the referee over to check it. Oh my god, they gave. Alright, 3 minutes left in this one.
Yes, Lee, do your thing, man.
That's not a foul!
I'm cheering for Leeds almost as much as I'm cheering for Liverpool today.
No chance. You gotta control what you control. We're already ahead of Chelsea. Us to drop 2 points would be even worse than for them. Because we're looking up at this point, not down. Messi booked for time waste. Trying to stop a Jorginho. Like,
if Villa scores late, is Gerrard gonna go crazy? Is he gonna do it?
That's a great question.
Is he gonna run around, or is he gonna?
No,
keep
it's a fist pump, very subdued celebration. I don't want to see it. Jorginho scored.
Yeah.
Chelsea won. Nice.
Good. Counter.
Nice.
Let's go. Go.
Go win it. Go win it.
Go Mo.
What
oh, what a ball! Jota's through,
Oh,
but it's too heavy.
Got it. Keep it fast.
Nice. No, keep possession. There you go. Recycle it. Yep.
Okay.
Good trend. Looking for Jota on the back post. Still Jota. It drops for Hendo. Who's fouled?
It's a pen.
Who's fouled?
Referee. Great pen from Jorginho. I'm just listening in case there's anything that needs to. Oh, what a win! Come on.
He's through. Mo Salah's through on goal. No. Oh! Falls to Jota, but he mistimes it again. Alright, just 1 minute to go. Hold on.
Gotta play it.
Watkins, good clearance there by Robertson. Let's go.
30 seconds. Come on, just hold on, boys.
Hold on.
Hold strong.
Hold strong. Let's go.
They're gonna launch one into the box. God, would this be devastating?
Martinez coming up.
No, it's a. Okay.
Nice.
Nice header out.
Ref, blow it. It's it. And that's it.
Yes.
Liverpool gets the win.
Oh, Stevie, love you. 1-0 looks good for your goal difference. I'm sorry to see you lose, obviously, but final. Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 0. So back-to-back 1-0 wins. Scraping it a bit in the Prem. But Salah, your takeaways from that match.
Yeah, this is the type of win that teams who go on to win the league need. You know, a bit of a struggle, not a fun first half at all.
No.
But in the second half, it was all Liverpool. I don't think I remember a single Aston Villa shot on target at all. Was there?
There was in the second half of the first half.
Second half.
There was the one awkward moment with Allison.
Yeah, coming out. Yeah, but after that, I thought that Liverpool took care of everything, and good win in the end. Felt bad for Gerrard, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Looking at the table now, Liverpool goes second with 37 points, one behind Manchester City, one ahead of Chelsea, whose match is about to conclude with them winning 3-2 at Leeds. Liverpool still leading the league with 45 goals, another goal from Salah. Your man of the match. Who you picking as your the man of the hour for you?
Salah, of course, because of the goal, but my non-Mo Salah man of the match, I thought
Tough.
Tough.
Because there wasn't really a great performer in my eyes. I I think it may just become. I'll give you mine. I'll give you a chance to think. I'm of the opinion that there was no man of the match beyond Mo Salah because he won the penalty, scored the goal, won the match. I don't think there was a guy who performed very well outside of him. So Salah gets my man of the match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to just think who else to give it to other than Salah. Hendo had a decent game in midfield. Thiago as well, as we see a fight in the end of Chelsea and Leeds. But no, Salah for me. Not the most fun game, but at the same time, it's that type of win that Liverpool needs.
It is indeed. Well, a bit of fun at the end of that Chelsea match, but that's going to do it for our stream here today in the LFC Transfer Room. I think we're trying to keep these up. Maybe a bit of a break over the holiday period as Ta and I go our separate ways for a little while. We'll be back definitely with more streams, more content on the LFC Transfer Room, regardless of when or what form.
Definitely. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you subscribe and also follow LFC Transfer Room on all our social media platforms.
Yes, indeed. For myself,